Welcome back to the Harvest to Table video channel, where we help you grow your own fresh produce at home. Today, we're diving into the world of peas. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, growing peas is a rewarding experience that anyone can enjoy. From planting the seeds to harvesting those plump sweet peas in pods is a relatively easy process. Today, we'll take a look at some techniques and tips that can help ensure a successful and bountiful harvest. Let's get started. pea plant well suited for container growing and does not require a trellis to grow on. It has sweet pods and is ready for harvest in 50 to 55 days. The variety Cascadia is a high-yielding, disease-resistant plant known for its tasty pods. It comes to harvest in about 60 days. Snap peas thrive in cool weather and are perfect for succession planting for a prolonged harvest. When to plant peas. Peas are a cool season crop that are best planted in early spring or late summer into fall. Peas can be sown in the garden as early as 5 weeks before the last expected frost in spring. Pea seeds will germinate in soil as chilly as 40 degrees Fahrenheit. At that temperature, germination can take as long as 7 weeks. Peas that are sown in 60 degrees soil will germinate in about 9 days. Peas can also be started indoors for planting out about the time of the average last frost in spring. 3 pea varieties well suited for early spring planting are Alaska, Laxton, and Little Marvel. If you live in a mild winter region, you can plant peas in the garden in midwinter. Make a second planting of peas about 3 weeks after the first seed sowing. This will stagger your harvest. At the second sowing, plant a heat-resistant variety. Heat-resistant varieties include Wando, Green Arrow, Mr. Big, Sugar Ann, and Lincoln. For a fall crop, sow peas in the garden about 10 weeks before the first expected frost. Where to plant peas? Plant peas in a spot that receives full sun or partial shade. Make sure the soil is well drained and rich in organic matter. While peas can thrive in chilly soil, they do not like wet soil. Pea seeds sown in wet soil can rot away to nothing in short order. Before planting peas, amend the soil with aged compost to improve fertility and drainage. Make sure the soil is loose and friable. Peas prefer a soil pH of 6.0 to 6.8. Peas are nitrogen-fixing plants, so they do not require much additional nitrogen. How to plant pea seeds. Plant pea seeds directly into the ground in early spring, as soon as the soil can be worked. Sow the seeds about 1 inch deep and space them 2 inches apart. If planting in rows, space rows 18 to 24 inches apart. Peas are climbing plants and will need some sort of support to grow on. You can use a trellis, netting, or stakes for support. Make sure to set up the support structure at the time of planting to avoid damaging the roots later. If you support peas with a trellis, plant the seeds staggered in narrow bands on both sides of the trellis. Peas do not need to be thinned. Pea plants like to grow close together. When planting peas in late summer for a fall harvest, keep in mind that peas like cool soil. For late summer planting, sow seeds in a shallow trench. Then, as the plants grow, add compost around each plant, filling the trench. The plants will appreciate the cool soil. You can start peas indoors in seed trays or small pots. Plant the seeds 1 inch deep. Pea seeds typically germinate in 7 to 10 days when started indoors at 60 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. If starting indoors, be sure to transplant seedlings outdoors once they have developed a few sets of true leaves. to avoid soil-borne diseases. Harvesting peas. Peas are ready to harvest when the pods are plump and firm, usually 60 to 70 days from planting. Pick peas when they are still tender for the best flavor. Don't let peas linger on the vine. The sugar inside peas will turn to starch if left on the vine too long. The sooner you get peas to the kitchen, the tastier they will be. If you harvest peas as soon as they get up to edible size, the plants will produce more pods. Harvest your peas regularly to encourage more pod production. Just harvested peas in the pod will stay fresh in a plastic bag or airtight container in the refrigerator for about 3 to 5 days. Freshly shelled peas can also be refrigerated for up to 3 days. If you blanch and freeze peas, they can last for 8 to 12 months in the freezer. Blanching preserves color, texture, and flavor. Dried peas can last 1 to 2 years or more if stored in a cool, dark place in an airtight container. While they won't spoil, their flavor, texture, and nutrient content may decline over time. If you want to save seeds for the next growing season, allow some of the pods to mature on the plants until they are dry and brown. Harvest the pods, shell the peas, and store them in a cool, dry place for planting next year. And there you have it, peas from seed to harvest. By following these tips, you can successfully grow peas from seed to harvest in your garden. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the harvesttotable.com video channel. To see our complete pea growing guide, go to harvesttotable.com and enter Grow Peas in the search bar. We'd love to hear about your pea growing journey. Please drop a comment below. And please hit the share button to pass these tips on to a friend. Thanks for watching and happy gardening. See you in the next video.